In a small, coastal town, a group of adventurous friends gathered in their favorite hideout, an old lighthouse by the sea. They spent their days exploring the nearby caves and hidden beaches, each one feeling a deep connection to the ocean. The salty breeze and the sound of waves crashing against the rocks filled their hearts with a sense of freedom. One evening, the friends discovered a dusty, ancient map in the lighthouse's storage room. As they carefully unfolded the parchment, they noticed an intriguing detail: a small, uncharted island hidden amidst the vast ocean. The island was marked with mysterious symbols, igniting a burning curiosity within them. As they examined the map further, they became captivated by the idea of finding the Phantom Island. They knew the risks and challenges that lay ahead, but their adventurous spirits could not be tamed. Over the next few days, they meticulously planned their expedition, gathering supplies and researching the area's history. In the group, there was the courageous and resourceful leader, Leo, the knowledgeable and detail-oriented historian, Eva, the brilliant and innovative inventor, Max, and the empathetic and perceptive navigator, Luna. Each friend brought their unique strengths and skills to the table, complementing one another perfectly. Together, they vowed to find the island and uncover its mysteries, no matter what obstacles they might face. Little did they know, their journey would lead them to a place beyond their wildest dreams, where wonders and challenges awaited them. As the sun rose over the horizon, casting a warm glow on the ocean, the friends set sail on their trusty boat, the Sea Whisperer. The wind carried them further from the familiar coastline, and they felt a mixture of excitement and apprehension as they ventured into the unknown. After several days at sea, the friends encountered their first challenge, a powerful storm that threatened to capsize their vessel. The waves grew taller, and the wind howled fiercely, testing their resolve. However, they relied on their teamwork and determination to weather the storm. Leo kept the group focused, Eva maintained their course using the map, Max utilized his gadgets to repair any damages, and Luna, with her keen intuition, guided them through the treacherous waves. When the storm finally subsided, the friends felt a renewed sense of unity and purpose. They knew they had faced the worst of the ocean and had come out stronger. It was then that they spotted the island's silhouette on the horizon, confirming that the Phantom Island was indeed real. As they approached the island, they were awestruck by its lush, untouched beauty. Towering trees, vibrant flora, and crystal-clear waterfalls adorned the landscape, and a sense of serenity enveloped the island. It was as if they had stumbled upon a hidden paradise. Upon exploring further, the friends discovered a small village nestled in the heart of the island. To their amazement, the villagers possessed extraordinary abilities, such as healing, telekinesis, and control over the elements. It was clear that the island's inhabitants had lived in isolation for generations, preserving their unique culture and powers. The villagers welcomed the friends with open arms, offering to share their knowledge and teach them about the island's secrets. The friends eagerly accepted, knowing that they had found a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to learn and grow. As the friends immersed themselves in the island's unique culture, they began to form deep connections with the villagers. They learned about the island's history, its sacred customs, and the incredible powers the inhabitants had honed for centuries. Under the guidance of their new mentors, Leo, Eva, Max, and Luna started developing their own abilities, tapping into their inner potential and discovering newfound strengths. During their stay, the friends encountered a series of challenges designed to test their skills and resilience. They navigated dense jungles, scaled towering cliffs, and delved into ancient caves filled with puzzles and riddles. With each trial, they grew stronger, more resourceful, and more in tune with the island's mysterious energy. One evening, while gathered around a roaring fire, the village elder shared a story about a hidden chamber deep within the island. This chamber, he explained, held the source of the island's power, a power that, if misused, could bring unimaginable destruction upon the world. Intrigued by this revelation, the friends vowed to locate the chamber and ensure that its secrets remained protected. As the days went by, the bond between the friends and the villagers only grew stronger. They exchanged stories, laughter, and a deep sense of belonging. The friends realized that they had become an integral part of the island's community, and in turn, the island had left an indelible mark on their souls. However, as the friends continued their search for the hidden chamber, they began to notice a series of ominous signs. Strange, dark clouds hovered over the island, and the wildlife seemed agitated and fearful. It was as if a malevolent force was lurking in the shadows, threatening the peace and harmony they had come to cherish. The friends knew that they had to act quickly. With the support of the villagers and their newly acquired abilities, they braced themselves for the final challenge that would determine the fate of the Phantom Island and the world beyond. As the friends ventured deeper into the island, they came across a hidden path leading to a massive stone door adorned with intricate carvings. The door, they realized, marked the entrance to the hidden chamber. They pulled their newfound abilities to unlock the door, which swung open to reveal a cavernous room bathed in a warm, golden light. Inside, they discovered the source of the island's power, a giant, pulsating crystal suspended in mid-air, emitting a radiant energy that seemed to bring the entire chamber to life. The friends gazed in awe at the crystal, knowing that they had been entrusted with protecting the island's greatest treasure. However, as they stood before the crystal, the dark clouds they had noticed earlier began to swirl overhead, casting a shadow over the island. The friends sensed the presence of a sinister force, determined to steal the crystal's power for its own nefarious purposes. Unbeknownst to them, a group of treasure hunters had been tracking their journey, drawn to the island by legends of its hidden riches. Now, as the friends faced their ultimate challenge, they realized that they were not only fighting to protect the island's secrets but also to preserve the utopia they had come to love. As the treasure hunters closed in, the friends and the villagers rallied together, their bonds of friendship and loyalty stronger than ever. They devised a plan to defend the island, using their combined abilities to create a protective barrier around the crystal chamber, and engage the intruders in a battle of wits and strength. Throughout the intense confrontation, Leo, Eva, Max, and Luna relied on their newfound powers and the wisdom of their mentors to outmaneuver the treasure hunters. With each passing moment, the friends grew more determined to safeguard the island's legacy and the community that had embraced them so wholeheartedly. As the battle raged on, the friends discovered that their powers were amplified by the crystal's energy, granting them extraordinary strength and resilience. They used this newfound power to their advantage, working together to outsmart and overwhelm the treasure hunters. Leo's connection to the elements allowed him to manipulate water and wind, creating whirlpools and gusts that disrupted the invaders' advances. Eva's empathic abilities enabled her to anticipate the treasure hunters' moves and warn her friends of impending danger. Max's talent for controlling plants and nature proved invaluable, as he summoned vines and roots to entangle and immobilize their opponents. Luna's mastery of illusions dazzled and disoriented the treasure hunters, giving her friends time to strike. Meanwhile, the villagers, inspired by the friends' courage and determination, joined the fight to protect their home. They, too, used their unique powers to fend off the invaders and protect the crystal. It was a breathtaking display of unity and strength, as the island's inhabitants rallied together to defend their utopia. However, as the battle intensified, it became clear that the treasure hunters had a trick up their sleeves, a powerful artifact capable of negating the villagers' abilities. The friends watched in horror as their powers began to weaken, leaving them vulnerable and defenseless against the relentless onslaught. Realizing that they needed to adapt their strategy, the friends turned to their most valuable weapon, their unbreakable bond. They pulled their remaining energy and focused on the core values they had learned on the island: trust, loyalty, and the power of unity. As their connection deepened, they felt a surge of energy course through them, reigniting their abilities and imbuing them with an even greater power. With renewed determination, the friends launched a final, desperate counterattack. Leo, Eva, Max, and Luna's powers combined, creating a formidable force that shattered the artifact and drove the treasure hunters from the island. As the last of the invaders retreated, the skies cleared, and the island's gentle warmth returned. In the aftermath of the battle, the friends and the island's inhabitants gathered to celebrate their victory. The villagers expressed their gratitude for the outsiders' help, and the friends felt a deep sense of pride and accomplishment. They had not only protected a magical place but also learned invaluable lessons about trust, unity, and the importance of preserving hidden wonders. As the time approached for the friends to depart, they couldn't help but feel a pang of sadness. the island had become a second home, and the villagers had become like family. Before they left, the island's elders presented them with a small token of appreciation, a tiny crystal shard imbued with the island's energy. This gift would serve as a reminder of their time on the island and the bonds they had forged. With heavy hearts but heads held high, the friends set sail for home, their tiny vessel gliding across the calm sea. They marveled at the memories they had made, the incredible experiences they had shared, and the growth they had undergone during their time on the Phantom Island. As the island disappeared into the horizon, the friends vowed never to forget the lessons they had learned and the friendships they had formed. They promised to keep the island's location a secret, ensuring that its magic and wonder would be preserved for generations to come. Years later, the friends would often gather to reminisce about their extraordinary adventure. The crystal shard, now a cherished keepsake, served as a constant reminder of the power of unity, the strength of friendship, and the importance of protecting the world's hidden wonders. As they shared their tales, their eyes would sparkle with a mixture of joy and longing, and they knew that a part of them would always remain on the Phantom Island, a place where they had discovered the true meaning of belonging and the boundless potential within themselves. The island's magic lived on in their hearts, forever uniting them and guiding their paths through life's many adventures.